Hello there, guys. How are you? I hope everybody's doing okay. Crazy times we live in right now. I'm waiting for somebody to pop up. Who's going to be the first one to pop up? Pop up, pop up, pop up. Pop up, pop up, pop the Teresa Bruner, my girl Teresa, and Teresa Crabtree. How are you guys doing? And about 14 others of you guys like all popped up at the same time. Hello there, Christine, Louise, and Elizabeth. And that's the only names I'm gonna call off right now, except for Jessica Arnold and Debbie Dixon, and Sherilyn Van Nuys, and April Renee Willis, and Angela Dickerson, MED. Okay. Tasha Bell, Steinlich. Okay, Teresa. Okay. Everybody's popping up. Okay, all right. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's surviving these crazy, turbulent times that we have, and try not to let it get you too down. And everybody be safe. If you can't wear a mask and you have asthma, you damn sure better not get COVID. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Somebody sent me something saying they have asthma and how they're not going to unsubscribe because I said to wear a mask. Even though I'm not talking to every individual, of course, if you have a medical condition where you can't wear a mask, of course you're not going to listen to me. I'm talking about for the greater good. But you better be careful and social distance and wash your hands and stay away from people if you have asthma and you can't put on a mask. Okay? Just my advice, because I don't want anybody to get hurt and I don't want anybody to die and be sick and suffer, because COVID takes people out in weeks. I'm talking about 2 to 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. Too often. Okay. So if you have underlying conditions, just be safe. Better safe than sorry. 1,000,000% of the time. Okay. So anyway, guys, I got to turn my TV off because I started watching something that made me kind of interested. I had to turn my TV off because I was getting ready to watch it, right? All right. So we got several things to go through today. Several things, of course. If you haven't got your Prisoner of Fame, please do. Prisoner of Fame short film about one of Michael's aliases, Jack London, and one of the people thought Dr. Murray's name was Dr. Earl Carter, so that's Jack London and Dr. Earl Carter, but it's Michael and Dr. Conrad Murray, okay? Anyway, and also Alive 4, which we're going to watch me rap in Alive 4. We're going to watch a snippet of Alive 4, and then Alive 1, 2, and 3. And my mind is already getting all prepared for Alive 5. All prepared, because I have to be in the mental state to do it. You know what I mean? So I've been kind of dragging my feet a little bit, on this starting Alive 5. But I think I'm getting ready. I'm getting my juices together, and I'm trying to get it together, okay, to do Alive 5. All right. So, and then we got several things that we got to talk about, but I did not charge my battery, so I better hurry up. Okay. So, you guys know in Alive 4, I rap. Okay. Look, I found this rap with Deals' name on it and Michael Jackson's name on it. Okay. The audio was missing. So, hey, I don't put this stuff on the internet, but of course I got to report on it. If it's out there, I got to report on it. Did Deals write it? I don't know who wrote it, but it has Deals' name on it and Michael Jackson's name on it, right? Deals is Jackson, Michael's oldest brother, the oldest boy in the Jackson family. That is Jackie, and that is his son, Deals, okay? So, here we go. We're going to watch this small segment in Alive 4, Michael Jackson, The Missing Pieces. And Jackie's son, Deals, apparently has song lyrics with Michael Jackson posted online about Michael faking his death. Why were Deals and him hanging out? The song is called Death Hoax, and the lyrics say, let me tell you a story about a 5-year-old kid who did the dance better than anyone did. He got so famous, everybody knew his name, but he gets no respect. So now he play a your death? Yeah, you damn right. Sitting at home, laughing every single night. And I'm the who said it all along. Michael Jackson faked his death, now he's all up in the song. And then Michael's part says, faking my death showed on TV. They're saying, Michael, I love you, or I'm the new king. That's I don't want to deal with. So if you are, or if you fake me, you can suck my Okay. Is this real? Well, the actual audio has been removed. All right, guys. So that is a part of Alive 4 with me rapping. That's my first ever rap song. Do you know I picked the music too? And I also put together the rhythm. Do you know I switch it up when it comes to Michael? I had to switch it up a little bit. You know, it was just fun. It was fun to do it. But what I thought was interesting was I couldn't find like no pictures of Michael and Deals together. Okay, I get where they're set very next to each other. Of course, they're in the same place and the same time, and he's his nephew and all this other stuff. But I'm talking about with them directly next to each other. Okay, except for in that last family photo. So out of all the family photo, I kind of want to go back and look at it again, because in that family photo, right, Deals and Michael are sitting next to each other. I don't know if they wrote this song or not. The actual audio was removed, okay? So I'm going to show you this photo again, because I'm going to show you something else that was a death hoax clue in it, okay? That's a death hoax clue in that photo, okay? Says that he loves today's music. Remember when Jackie did that? Okay, you gotta watch it. Okay. I'm just trying to let it get back to that spot right now so we can look at that family photo. Okay, here it is. Stop. Okay, all right. Here's the family photo. Okay, let's talk about it. All right. This family photo was at an Indian from India restaurant in Beverly Hills, right? They rented out the restaurant and they had the family. They had said it was Joe and Catherine's anniversary, but Joe and Catherine didn't get married. They got married in November, not in May. So this is May 2009. Find it very interesting that Michael and Deals are next to each other, right? And then Latoya's there, and then Reeby's here, right? And then here's the mother and the father. There's Jackie and his wife, Halima and Jermaine. They broke up, okay? There is Austin's up there, and that's Jeremy, and that's Tito. Okay, so why is Michael way over here, and Prince, Paris, and BG are over here? Right? Next to his parents, right? Isn't that strange? You would think Michael would be near Prince, Paris, and BG. Okay. Let me tell you why I think he wasn't, okay? He was giving a death hoax clue that he was separating from them, because that's how his mind works. He always gives riddles. He gives non-verbal, he talks non-verbally, right? And he loves to talk non-verbally using pictures, using images, and stuff like that, right? So that he was telling everybody that Prince, he was going to be separated from them. That was the death hoax clue. And this was the dinner in which he was saying goodbye to everyone, okay? Also, he was wearing ink symbols this night too. And you know, ink means life after death. You know, so anyway, I can't keep talking. Watch Alive 4. Okay, watch Alive 4. All right, so we got that one out of the way. All right, there's more stuff. Okay, there's more stuff. Let me see. I don't think I'm going through that one. Killing Michael Jackson. Everybody thinks Killing Michael Jackson is new. It is not new. Killing Michael Jackson documentary that is going to be aired on Bounce TV. That is not new. That came out in early 2019. And it used to be on YouTube. And I have a portion of it in Alive 4. Because they tell you what type of pressure they were under. And that is, I'm not going to tell you. Watch Alive 4. All right. Let's see. There is a segment on Brandon Howard, which I think you guys really need to see. Because is Brandon really Michael's biological son or not? I mean, really. Okay, we only got the facts, clues, and the evidence, and I put it all in there, and you make up your mind about that. Oh, Peter's giving away a 50-inch TV on Jackson's Empire for the people who pay for membership. I joined Jackson's Empire this morning, with him on the phone. He called me this morning. We were on the phone 4 hours and 40 minutes. We were on the phone 4 hours and 40 minutes today. So that adds to the 1,300. See how fast it adds up? You know, and we were doing that like every day for a long time, 3-4 hours, 8 hours. One time we were on the phone for 8 hours. Okay. So he called me today, and he told me yesterday he had posted that he's giving away a 50-inch smart TV to paid members who join Jackson's Empire. A lot of people are having a hard time joining Jackson's Empire. When you go on Jackson's with an S, Jackson's with an S, empire.com, you have to hit JE Social in order to be able to sign up or sign in. Okay, so I signed up and signed in. He sends you a verify your email address, but it's not lit up like a link. So you have to kind of if you don't know what the link is, you got to ask somebody in your family to show it to you. Okay. And then you put that back in your URL, and then you go on the website, and so you verified it. And then after you verify your email address, then he has to approve you. Okay. And so you pick which way you want to do a free membership gets you a lot too. But the paid membership gives you more stuff. So if you want a chance to enter the contest, then you can do a paid membership, and he has all kinds of different ways that you can have membership. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to get to the good stuff yet. I'm gonna get to the good stuff in a minute. Okay. Somebody. All right. Let me do this. Somebody. Oh my God. I hope my battery doesn't run out. All right, because I got some good stuff to tell you guys. Okay, so Peter has an email address, okay, and it's Michael XOX Jackson at blank. Okay, I'm not going to give it all up. It's at something, okay, but it's an email address he's had for years. Okay, he sent me an email from that address back in 2013, so it's not a new address, right? So Rhonda Gail Garner, she's the one that figured this out. Is it true? I don't know, but I thought it was interesting enough to kind of show you guys what she came up with. I thought it was kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new blank document, and I'm going to write it. Michael, no space, Michael XOX Jackson. Okay. All right, so I always thought it meant hugs and kisses, X's and O's, right? That means hugs and kisses, right? And then I won't give you, because I don't know if he wants everybody to have his email address, okay? If he does, then he'll post it, okay, on his Instagram, all right? So I'm going to turn my thing around, okay? So this is his email address, Michael XOX Jackson. And she thought that it means Michael, and the X means unknown, so let's fill in something, and then there's a O, and then the X means unknown. Let's do that, and let's figure this out. I thought it was really good. Michael Joe Jackson, right? At whatever, right? Michael X, you don't know, so you fill it in, O, and then the O, and then the X, and you fill it in. So it's Michael Joe Jackson. I thought that was pretty good, Rhonda. I thought you were better than me on that one. I thought that was pretty good. So thank you for that one. All right. Now, okay, now we got to get to the estate. Okay. And let me make sure I got my other ones going. The estate. Okay. Halo, Dahlia is Drezzy. She sent it to me first, but I would have seen it anyway because I always go on, Michael Jackson's official accounts. Michael Jackson on Instagram, Michael Jackson on Twitter, and Michael Jackson on Facebook. They all have checks, okay? And we all know those accounts, right? Because every day, 5 days a week, they send you something they post something, Okay, something interesting about Michael Jackson is sometimes we get clues. Like today. Ooh, Peter doesn't know I'm going to tell the rest of this story. He does not know. He does not know. We were also in the chat room and he was playing all kind of sweet love music and stuff. You guys that were in the chat room, okay. So anyway, so the estate, they took it down after like 40 minutes, right? That they had it up because everybody's like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's do this, okay? The estate used a picture of Ecasanova, right? The estate used a picture of Ecasanova. It was on their Twitter, it was on their Facebook, and it was on their Instagram, right? That's Ecasanova. Okay, now we know that Latoya had used a Photoshop, but it was Michael's face. The rest of it was Photoshopped, right? And we know Paris used a Photoshop, but that was obviously for Photoshop because that was Michael 30 years ago, 30 years ago. And it was Paris 2 years ago, or whatever, 3 years ago. All right, so we know that hers was Photoshop, and they might be wink, wink, nod, nods that, Michael faked his death and there's fake photos and all that other stuff, right? But let's read this real quick. It says, Michael was a trendsetter and fashion pioneer, both on and off stage. From his extravagant accessories, fedora, and single sequence glove to his vast collection of embellished military jackets, Michael's colorful style continues to have an influence on the modern creative. Which of Michael's iconic looks is your favorite, right? This is not Michael. I mean, come on. That's Ecasanova. I mean, duh. Okay, now, okay. They took it down, but I screenshot all three first, right? And I'm on the phone with him, right? I'm on the phone with him when I'm discovering this. I'm on the phone with Peter Michael Bobby. Now, you guys know I believe that he's Michael Jackson. Even if Bobby Anderson's a real person, Michael, Peter, Bobby, the same. Okay, even if they're really two people, they're the same because Bobby is the decoy for Michael, right? Right. But I believe that that's Michael Joe Jackson behind all this, right? And just like everybody says, Michael switches up his voice, so does Peter. Same thing, okay? And sometimes he sounds like he has an impediment because he puts that thing in his mouth, okay? Which is going to be in Alive 5. I got to put that in Alive 5. I got to put a lot of stuff in Alive 5 that I just have to tell. But that's it. That's going to be my last Alive documentary, Alive 5. All right. So, anyway, why did and also remember Casanova was on the monument at the Jackson family house on Havenhurst that was taken down in 2017. That was taken down 3 years ago, right? It hasn't been put back up, right? It had a picture of Casanova on there, and that was another sign to say that it's fake, that the death hoax is fake, right? That it's fake because it's a fake picture, wink, wink, nod, nod, fake, right? But with this Casanova, is this a death hoax clue that it's fake or a death hoax clue directly to Casanova? And I know why. All right, a fan called me. A fan contacted me, right? She told me don't tell her name. I won't tell her name. But she thought it was awfully weird that Casanova and Peter Michael Bobby were having conversations about Peter Michael Bobby doing a clothing line for Casanova. Okay? This is not just Casanova, just Michael anything. Oh, Beat It was released this year, or Michael has won more awards than anybody else, or Michael liked to give to people, and Michael's a humanitarian, and Michael loved to hobnob and do collaborations with celebrities. There's plenty of things that they could have said, right, about with this Casanova picture. But they decided to talk about clothing and Casanova. Okay? Peter Michael Bobby was in talks with Casanova to do a clothing line. Okay? To do a clothing line. And they were on the phone and they were talking, okay, and almost had a deal. They had a falling out. Okay? Casanova didn't like something And Casanova is not a believer, and he doesn't even want to know about Michael being alive, because I guess, I'm just assuming that he prefer him dead. You know what I mean? Because he don't want to hear nothing about Michael being alive, and he don't want to hear nothing about Peter Michael Bobby being Michael Jackson. He just you know how naysayers are. They don't even want to hear it. It's just too ridiculous. It's just too stupid. And I'd rather him dead than spend, an hour or 2 hours or 4 hours learning about the most important person in my life, or the most important celebrity in my life. For Casanova, who has made a lot of money off of Michael Jackson, it's okay for you to check on Michael Cas. It really is. It's okay. But I believe that he's upset that you turned him down and you didn't want to do the clothing line, that he was sending you a wink, wink, nod, nod, that this is him. Okay? That this is him. That he is Michael Jackson. That this comes directly from his official website. Okay? He was on the phone with me when we were discussing this, right? When what's her name? Halo Daha Adrezi, okay, I probably did it better instead of butchering your name that time, okay, sent me a little message and said, what's up with this? Is this a clue? And I was like, I don't know. And I'm on the phone with him this morning. I'm like, what is that? So he tells me about a story about Michael Trapson. Right? He's like, well, maybe that's Michael Trapson got his account hacked. I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, Michael Trapson, how did you go from Casanova being on a mistake, because most people think, oh, it was just a mistake by the estate. A mistake, and then has to do exactly with what Peter wanted to do with Casanova, which was clothing, style. Okay, it's a wink wink to Cas that yes, he's Michael. That's what I believe, because I know his mentality. I know his nonverbal communication. I know how he leaves clues and riddles and stuff like that. I've been studying him intensely, okay, since 2005. Okay, and I've been studying Peter Michael Bobby since 2012. Okay, and keeping up with it, right? So he wants to talk about Michael Trapson. So I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. I'm like, there's a disconnect. You leaving out a chunk of a story. Okay, now you got to remember, I did not know about him and having the deal. I found out after we hung up the phone. Okay, about him trying to make a deal with Casanova on a clothing line. Okay, now this person that told me I can tell the story, but I just can't tell her name. Okay. So I'm thinking, Michael Trapson, Michael, he said, well, his accounts got hacked. So I decided to go check on Michael Trapson, right? So Michael Trapson, Twitter's down. Yikes. Or did he have a Twitter? Okay. But Instagram, gone. Okay. Facebook, gone. And you know how I know they're gone? Is because I went on his official YouTube, and on YouTube, he has those links there. And I went and I clicked on them. Let me see if I could figure those out right now. Okay. And they've been gone for like 2 weeks. Right? So what is up? He said, yeah, Michael Trapson, he got taken down. He's got hacked. He's, let me go to YouTube. I got more to tell you guys in just a second. YouTube. And let me put in Michael Trapson, right? So I was like, what? Michael Trapson was huge. He had hundreds of thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of views, millions and millions of views. I was like, he was doing very, very, very well in the Michael Jackson. And he's funny, right? He's funny. He's talented. He's a real tall Michael Jackson tribute artist, and I'm not even going to say he's more of a Michael Jackson tribute artist more than he is an impersonator, because he tells stories and jokes, and he's really funny, and he's really talented, and he does a lot of Michael stuff, right? So anyway, before hopefully my battery doesn't die. So anyway, so this is Michael Trapson's YouTube page. Okay, this is his official YouTube page. Okay, his official YouTube page. See the check? Okay, so when you go here and you press on his Instagram, oh, sorry, this page isn't available. What? And then you press on his Facebook, right? And what? Right? I had no idea. Right? So I'm like, wow, when he was telling me Michael Trapson and he, speaking and mumbling, and I wasn't getting it at all. Okay, I wasn't understanding the connection of Ecasanova and Michael Trapson until I realized, which I never reported on, only because I didn't want to get caught up in no mess. I got my own haters to deal with. Okay, I didn't want to create more haters. Until, wait, not until. But I remembered when they had their falling out. Remember their falling out, you guys? Michael Trapson was accusing Casanova of being a pedophile, right? I was like, oh my God, what? And he was getting girls that were saying, oh, he flirted with me, And I don't know if a flirt or something that can be kind of ambiguous to a flirt is really pedophilia. I think pedophilia, you have to set up a date to have sex with a minor, or be in the act of almost having sex with a minor. Kind of like they used to do this little Dateline show, and they would, cops would impersonate young people, and then guys would go, and they would say explicitly, yeah, come on over for sex. I'm 13, right? Yes, I know you're 13. Yes, I'm coming over. What's the address? I'll be on my way. And when they showed up for sex with a 13-year-old, they, arrested them, because you don't actually have to have sex with a 13-year-old, but you have to set it up to where if it wasn't for the police intervention, you would have had sex with that 13-year-old, right? I don't think it ever got that bad with Ecasanova, and I don't believe Ecasanova, even though I don't know. But I've heard that he likes girls that are 18 and up, 19, 20 up, right? That he doesn't like underage girls, but it's still kind of like, but damn, Ecas, you 50-something, But hey, it's still legal. It is still legal, okay? What's his name? Omarion, if I got him, somebody married a 19-year-old girl, okay? One of them. I don't know if that's Omarion. I'm sorry if that's not you. If that's not you, but I did see one of these black singers who is like 39 marry a 19-year-old. So it happens, it happens, but it's legal. That's all legal. It's all legal, right? So anyway, so I'm thinking, okay, and I have no, ECAS, I don't know if it's true or not. I hope to God it's true, and I will go on the rule of the land. You are innocent until proven guilty, okay? Michael Trapson, I don't know, I don't know if what you're saying is true or not. I ain't picking sides here. I'm not picking sides. I'm just reporting on things, right? So, is it possible that Peter Michael Bobby blamed Michael Trapson for the deal not working out with him because of false allegations, and how false allegations can ruin business relationships? Because Michael had several things going on when the 90s. He had that LA Gear tennis shoe deal going on. Okay? Who knows what else? And then after that, those allegations with Michael, he had a hard time getting deals. He had a hard time getting sponsors, getting deals. People would say, okay, we're going to do a deal, and then they back out. He thought he had bought the Marvel, with Stan Lee, just things. So because he was talking about Michael Trapson today, and I'm like, we're talking about Ecasanova. What? So I'm just thinking maybe that has something to do with, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know why Michael Trapson's accounts aren't back up. I don't know why his accounts aren't back up. It's been 2 weeks. I just found out about Michael Trapson's accounts not being up today, this morning, when I was on the phone with Peter Michael Bobby, So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, somebody likes my blouse. Isn't it cute? Look. Look. Like it's all the way down. It goes all the way down, so it's sexy. It's a dress. It's a dress. But thank you. All right. So because he was not, I don't know. I'm just putting things together. Okay. You guys may disagree or whatever, but I'm right a lot. A lot of times I'm right. With the way I'm thinking. Right. So peace and love to Michael Trapson and to Ecasanova. Peace and love. Because I don't want to fight with them. Because if I wanted to get into their mess, I would have got into it, a month and a half, 2 months ago, whenever they was having their fruit. Because I did watch Michael Trapson. I did watch your lives. I did. On Instagram, I did. And Ecas, I watched your responses too. Yes, I did. I watched them when they happened. And I said, I ain't getting in that. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. And so today, this only is why I bring it up today, is because of Peter's kind of weird response. And then the information I got about them having a deal and it didn't working out and allegations. And so Michael's playing a tape in his head. He's playing, like when people have post-traumatic stress, and you play that over in your head, and anything that looks like something that's affiliated with, what caused a traumatic experience in your life, you know what I mean? You are going to, it's going to stay there and it's going to taint you. You know what I mean? So I'm just wondering, but is Peter Michael Bobby sending Ecasanova a message that, yeah, you messed up a deal with Michael Jackson? Just saying. All right, guys. All right. So it seems like I made it through. Let me make sure I got my notes. I'm going to talk about something else kind of interesting on the next slide. But please, guys, watch on Vimeo. If you don't want to get the DVD, watch on Vimeo. The links are all on my website, michaeljacksoninsider.com. And I'm coming up with another idea. Where I might have something special for you guys, okay? But I haven't worked out the kinks, so I kind of don't want to announce it just yet. But stay tuned. And let's see. Did I say everything I wanted to say? I don't know. I hope so. All right. So, yeah, Peter Michael Bobby is my buddy, my pal. Oh, my buddy, my pal. And let me see if I have anything here. Yeah, let's see. Michael Trapson, Halo, here she goes. Exactly. That's why I found all this whole thing about Casanova being so odd and quite suspicious. I didn't know how to take it. I know, it's just weird. Someone hacked his account and stole his money too? How did they steal his money? I don't know. How you gonna steal somebody's money? If somebody stole money, if they stole it out of his bank account, that bank account is going to be the ones that goes and researches whoever. And the bank account won't stop until they find you. Okay? Don't go stealing nobody's money. It's one thing to talk stuff on the internet using an alias, but it's a whole different thing when you're hacking into somebody's bank and their finances. Wow, that's just horrible. All this glow is the jam. I remember Peter talking about that accusation, yeah. And then Michael is not going to believe that other people are pedophiles when they're accused, because he wasn't. You know what I mean? He wasn't. So he thinks that, since he was innocent, other people are innocent too. You know what I mean? Me Too goes too far. I would go back to grade school and sue people for touching your butt. Yeah, I mean, I remember dress up day. Who remembers dress up day in elementary school? Dress up, they pull up your dress and go dress up day, and the boys would run. It was fun. It was funny. Okay, The Mask is going to be on TV soon again. That's true. And Willie is doing some reporting on that. Yeah, folks should just let adults be adults. Mandy, did you see another new show after it about the same? My blouse knows exactly what it feels like. Gorgeous. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Angela, I'm mailing your packages today. I asked Peter years ago, MT Michael Trapson was acting so weird years ago. Oh, and Peter Michael Bobby knew Michael Trapson before he became the famed Michael Jackson impersonator Michael Trapson. So he knows everything that's going on in this community, and he always has. He's Michael. Okay. Let's see. I have seen the trilogy. Thank you on Vimeo. Yeah, you guys can go to Michael Jackson Insider to watch them. Binge on it. You know, watch it with someone else. He said $4,000 was stolen. Oh, I don't know if Peter's coming back to Facebook. I don't know. Okay, watch them all. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it. So I kind of spilled a little bit of tea, but I was given permission to spill a little bit of tea. Okay. So anyway, guys, I will see you next time, and keep Michaeling.